Good morning, dear students. In the last class, we had discussed the land utilization and also the different relief features in India, the plain, the plateau and the mountain, and their percentages in India: 43% to plain, 30% for mountain and 27% for plateau. We also had started the land resources and we had seen the importance, how important land resources are for us. Today we will start land use pattern, in India. But what actually is a land use pattern? The land use pattern reflects the land uses in India for different purposes such as forest, agriculture or pasture. That means the way we use the different purposes of land is termed as land use pattern. How we use that particular piece of land for agriculture or for forest or for pasture or for as a fallow land. So there can be different uses of land, and these land use pattern, it changes over time. So now let us discuss the factors which are responsible for this land use pattern. Factors affecting the land use pattern. As I told you, as the time passes, this land use pattern keeps on changing. Like the place where we see institutions and buildings and different type of structure. Earlier it was full of forest, or it was used as for agriculture purpose. But now it has been changed. So let us see which are the factors responsible for this land use pattern. There can be two types of pattern, two types of factors. One is physical factors. Physical factor includes topography, climate, soil type. And the second factor is the human factor. In human factor, we have population density, technology, culture and traditions, etc. Now, topography means the plain, plateau and the mountain. If a plain area is found in a place, that is more suitable for agriculture. Plateaus are good and they can be storehouse of the minerals, so they can be good for industrial activity. Then comes the climate. If the place is having extreme type of climatic condition, more rainfall, less rainfall, very hot climatic temperature, less temperature, that place is not suitable for human economic activities. It is less habitable also, and therefore we can see a different use of land in that area. So the places where moderate climatic condition, good rainfall, good climatic condition is found, good temperature is found, that place is suitable for different uses. Now the next is soil. If a place is having a alluvial soil, it is good for agriculture. Dense cultivation can be seen in parts of northern plain of India. Why? Because this area is having a very fertile soil, alluvial soil. But the areas which are devoid of fertile soil, arid soil is found, mountain soil is found. So these areas are not good for dense cultivation, and therefore there can be change in the use of land in that area. Then comes the human factors. Population density. Apart from physical factors, there are some man-made factors, human factors, which also can affect land use pattern. Like population density. If the density of population is very, very high, like in the northern plain of India, UP, Bihar and West Bengal, population density is very high, demand of the land is very, very high, and therefore we can see dense population. We can see number of houses, agriculture also, industries also. So lots of uses of land can be seen. So use of land that heavily depends upon the population density. Then comes the technology. Now with the improved technology, this land use pattern can be changed. Now with this available technology, we are able to make and construct railways and roadways even in the hilly area. So the land use pattern has been changed because of improved technology. And then comes the culture and traditions. There are certain tribal groups in the country because of their cultural belief that forests are home of goddess and god, they protect these forests. Okay, they do not cut the trees. So therefore, because of this factor also, culture and traditions, such areas are well protected, forests are well protected, animals are well protected in certain areas. So the use of land can also be dependent on culture and traditions.